Hey everybody, it's Mike, Rocky Ridge. I haven't made a video. I think it's probably been about a month. Just been really busy, but just thought I'd make a quick one today. We're going to be doing a training. I think I'm going to go about 25 miles today. They've been doing real good. We had a few weeks of just overcast and rainy weather, and I lost a bunch of birds because of it, because I just don't have any time. I got to get them trained, so I kept pushing them out. I even flew them one day in the rain, but anyway, I got I don't know, some pretty good losses. The first toss that I brought them out was only a quarter mile, and I probably lost 20 birds on that. There was no sun that day. I figured a quarter mile they could just use their eyes and see where they are, but apparently they went the wrong way and couldn't figure it out, and they didn't have any experience. So but anyway, I get one of those birds back every once in a while. They're hanging around, they're in the area. But this truck setup has been working great. I'll show loading those up in a minute, and it all depends, how hungry they are when I call them, and then sometimes I got to go inside and push the rest of them out onto the ramp and get them to go in the truck. But they've been doing pretty good. At nighttime, I shut the outside aviary doors so that I don't have to deal with the birds out here when I'm loading them up, because sometimes they come to the end over here trying to get to the truck, and it's, if they're already inside, it's much better. Oh, I put the antenna pad scanner in front of the door, so now they all have to come through that, which is kind of a mess because, I still got about 80 birds, and they all have to go through that, but they have to do it. That's the only way they're going to scan in when they come home from a race. So the antenna pad is not there yet, but they get the idea, and so that's what I've been doing. Give these birds a few seeds here. I usually put those seeds on top over there in case somebody comes home late. I want to make sure they get something to eat before they trap, because that's all they're going to get until the next training. So, but I'll let these guys finish it up. These are all the hens, my pure white hens, and they're all molting. They produced a lot of babies this year. That bird, that blue bar in there, very, very nice hen, but I think there's something wrong with it. It got hurt a little bit. It kept coming home from training tosses late, so it's that one right there, that blue bar. Very nice bird, very well bred, nice pedigree and everything. So I'll probably put it on the website and let her go to somebody that wants a good breeder. Beautiful bird. And then that, of course, that's a bald head roller, a hen that she's produced enough babies this year, so she's going to have to sit it out for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna load up the birds now. So this is my little shaker can right here. Get the birds to come out. These here are pigeon and dove seeds, and they work pretty good. It doesn't fill them up, they're just little tiny seeds, but it gets them to come out to the truck. Punch out, but this is what I do here with the trap. Just lower this trap, so the ones that are already in there are going to be staying in there. And then this here is a door that I slip down this groove right here, and just put that when I'm traveling, just so nobody falls out. But we'll go push the rest of the birds out. You can see they're starting to molt. See all the feathers, but it's really kind of too late for that, so not too happy about that. But yeah, still got a ton of birds in here. And then we just walk them out. We're gonna have to do this a few times because some of them will scoot behind me. And but I put those boards on the perches right there so they can't land on the perches. They have to land on the floor. Now I'll go outside. Hey, you guys, gotta get in the truck. They kind of know the routine. They're starting to get used to it. Yeah, you too. Come on, Saddle. Let's go. I got to get their racing chips on their legs pretty soon. They got to get used to them before the race. We only got I don't know, 2.5, 3 weeks maybe before the first race, and I've only got them out 20 miles so far. So got some work to do. Come on, guys. Come on. Usually I only have to come in here once, but like I said, I don't think they're very hungry. Well, I kind of messed up. I thought I was recording. I must have hit a button or something and stopped the recording, but everybody's in the truck now, and we're all getting ready to go for the I think I'm going to go 25 miles today. I think I might have already said that, but yeah, got some beautiful birds in here. Yep, that one there, that grizzle, that's actually the mother of that one is a Sun City, an inbred Sun City, and I crossed her with an IVO renders, and that bird's been doing really well, really well. Actually, Jimmy, if you're watching in California, you got the mother to that grizzle. 48488, I think it was the number. But anyway, that's a tiger grizzle in the corner. She's ready to roll. But yeah, let's get these guys out. I got six white birds, pure whites, that have been doing real well. I'm hoping I have at least 70 birds in here because I'm allowed to fly 68 maximum, and I usually like to max out on the races. I'm hoping there's more like 80 in here. That would be a good number to start the season with, but I don't think so. But it is what it is. At this point, we got to get these guys trained up. You can see there a couple of them are molting pretty heavy right there. But they're a little late for that, and then that tells me all the rest are going to start molting, and that's not good. But we got to go with it. All right, let's hit the road. All right, just arrived here, 25 miles, and the sun's just poking back out, so that's good. So these guys are ready to go. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Fill the sky with birds. There's a hawk over there coming down into the tree, so that's not a threat. And I don't see the birds anymore, so I'm gonna hit the road. All right, took me about 30 minutes to drive home from the release site. So let's see, it's 36 minutes right now. I got their food mixed up, ready to feed them when they get home. So I had a hawk hanging around here this morning. When I looked out my bathroom window this morning, he was jumping around on the ground, jumping up on the cages, and so, you know, hawks are a creature of habit, just like all birds. So I'll take care of him tomorrow morning. But I want to make sure that I'm here when these birds return, because that hawk, I don't know, I see some feathers over here. Usually when you see tail feathers like that, you know, one of my birds might have gotten hit without me knowing it. So I gotta be here when they come home. So I'm just going to be waiting right here until I see them come in. I'll get my can to shake the feed ready, and the food on the inside. I think I'm going to put some right in their tray right now, so because I won't have an extra hand because I'm trying to film. I'm trying to record the stuff. So here's my shaker. So here they are. They're way up high. Yeah, I know there's a hawk around here, because all the times they've when they got home like this, they came straight down. They didn't fly around. I mean, I know the birds are super strong and everything, but there's something going on around here. So that was 40 minutes, which is not bad for an overcast day. Let's see if I can call them down. Actually, I don't want to call them down because they know what they have to do. And I don't want to confuse them by calling them down for food. And if there's a hawk around, we'll just have to wait it out. There we go, coming down. Just keep my eyes out for that hawk. Come on in, guys. I'm gonna open up the door and call them from the inside. All right, they're all in, and I would say they're probably just a little bit overfed, so I cut back on their food a little bit today. We'll say I'm missing one black eagle. It's easy to tell about the black eagles because they're black, but all the white birds are here. I'll have to see if it shows up in a little while. And here's 2 black eagles. I guess I was missing 2. Black eagles like to fly. They'll fly way more than the other birds. They're just a long distance bird, and they just really put time in the air like no others. My first black eagles, I had 6 of them, 6 young birds, and they would fly sometimes when I put my daughter on the bus in the morning, and they'd still be flying 6 hours later, 6-7 hours later when she got off the bus. They just love to fly. They almost they remind me of high flyers. If they would go a little bit higher, they would be high flyers. Just great birds. I really like the black eagles. Yeah, you see how they're banking and twisting? That's just pure enjoyment. That's all that is right there. Really happy birds. They don't mind flying. I just have to make sure that they get some food, because they ain't gonna fly too good if they don't eat. They were thinking about landing, but they're more like, yeah, we have some fun first. I'll show them when they come down. All right, it's about 10 minutes later. They finally came down. They just touched down. Beautiful bird. I put some food in that tray right there. And because I mean they got to get something to eat, and I don't really want to feed all the other birds again, just to make sure that they get something to eat. So we'll let them pick at that, and then hopefully they go in for a drink. We'll see how it goes. That hen is really hungry. And thanks for watching, everybody. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.